it's Whitney and Happy New Year. Technically, it is still 2017, for me at least, in Los Angeles. I'm not even gonna do the math, but I have a great chunk of the day left before the new year begins, but I believe that most of you will be watching this in the new year, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say happy 2018. And in this video, I'm really excited to share with you my favorite 30 products, services, things that I did in 2017. These are vegan products, eco-friendly products. There's a lot of body care. There's some great food. There's a book that I loved. There's just a variety of things. And this is actually a two-part video. The first part is here on YouTube, and the second part will be happening on Facebook Live. That'll be linked to down below, and that will be live right after this video. So if you're watching live, come on over to Facebook and see that second part to see what the other 15 products are. And let's dive right in. First, actually, I wanted to mention something special that I'm doing for the beginning of 2018. If you look at the first link in this video, in the description, it is to a page for Healthy Vegan New Year. I'm doing a sale of my ebook, Healthy Organic Vegan on a Budget. And when you buy it during the first week of 2018, you're also going to get a free copy of my upcoming book, Healthy Balanced Vegan Body, that is coming out later this year. And I will be donating 10% of the profits from the sale to a great organization, whether it's something like an animal rescue organization or it's a person in need. There have been so many natural disasters this year. I've really been wanting to give more money to people that have been devastated by hurricanes and fires. It's so heartbreaking. I want to do more, and if you want to do more, this is a great opportunity. So you get the 2 ebooks and you get to help me donate. So you can check out that link down below. Remember, this is just for the first week of January in 2018. All right, so very first product that I'm really excited about, in fact, I just got this. This is Brush with Bamboo's brand new certified organic toothbrush. I believe this might be the first or one of at least very few organic toothbrushes. And if that sounds crazy, they have gone through and made sure that every element of this brush was organically grown, which seems like weird for a toothbrush, but so many chemicals go into the products that we use if they're not organic. So this is amazing. It's entirely plant-based, it's biodegradable. It's been that way for a long time, and I've been a huge fan of Brush with Bamboo for a while for that reason, but they've taken it to the next level by going organic. So neat. And by the way, every product I mentioned in this video is linked down below if you want to buy it. Next up, I have, I'm really obsessed with this. This is called Pick Tea Crystals. I found these at the Natural Products Expo, I think in September, and I'm just blown away by this. It's a very simple concept, but it's so helpful for me because it just takes away the time it would take to make tea, like a really good tea, and it just makes it overall easier. So they come in these little packets. They're organic tea crystals. It's powdered tea, and all you do is mix this into hot or cold water, and you instantly have a really, really delicious tea. And, you know, I love loose leaf tea, but I have to boil the water, and then you have to get the tea out and put it in a little, loose leaf tea holder, and then put it in the water, wait for it to brew, and oftentimes I'll forget about it. It'll get cold. I just find this super convenient. It's great for traveling. I bring this in the airplane. I bring a packet of this like everywhere I go. If I'm working somewhere and I just want a quick pick-me-up, they have both caffeinated and decaffeinated. My favorite is their jasmine tea. It's so delicious. I'm just so in love with that. Next up, you may have seen my unboxings of this. This is the Goddess Provisions box subscription. They send this to me every month. I'm an affiliate of theirs and so passionate about it because every product that they send is amazing. The list of products I love from Goddess Provisions is so long that I'm just gonna share with you one of, actually technically two. I'll give you two of my favorite products. The first, which is linked down below, is Kate's Magic Aura Mist. This smells amazing, and she has a variety of different products. This one is called the Purification and Protection, which helps remove negativity, relieve stress, and restore balance, which is something many of us could use. And I just spray this around me every time I sit down at my desk to work, or I just feel like I want some aromatherapy. It's just so lovely. And then what I'm wearing on my eyes, I didn't link to it down below, but I'm wearing something called Unicorn Magic, which is one of my favorite beauty things that I have this year. The box is just so great, so I highly recommend signing up for it in 2018. Next up, I don't have a package for this, but I have to give a shout out to one of my favorite food products of the entire year, and that is the Beyond Meat Beyond Burger. I'm drooling. My mouth is watering. I mean, like, just thinking about it. I'm truly obsessed. Like, I have it probably about once a month, sometimes twice a month, sometimes a few more times a month. It's definitely on the processed side. I wouldn't call it a healthy vegan choice, but it's such a nice treat. It's soy-free, it's gluten-free, it looks like meat, it kind of tastes like meat, it's got a similar texture to meat. I've turned meat lovers onto this burger and they love it too. So I just think it's revolutionary. If it's not for you, I still think it's such a great thing to have to help people turn away from animal products. And I'm so excited because in 2018 they're releasing a sausage, a Beyond Meat sausage. They have a teaser video for it and it looks so great. I love stuff like that. Next up, I have a favorite book. I think probably the most exciting vegan book that I've read this year is Beyond Beliefs by Melanie Joy. I haven't finished it yet, actually. It's very dense. There's so much great information in here, and it's just all about how to improve relationships and communications between vegans, vegetarians, and meat eaters. And it's just like, I feel like a must read for everybody. So put this on your reading list. In fact, I have a book club, part of the Eco Vegan Pal community. If you don't know about that yet, that is linked to down below. And starting tomorrow, January 1st, 2018, the Eco Vegan Pal community is being taken to a whole new level. There's all sorts of things being added. So if you're in the community already, stay tuned because I've been working really hard to just get it to a really, really great place. And one of the features of it is the book club. So you can read books like this along with me and hundreds of other eco-vegan people across the world. And then we have discussions and motivate each other, and it's just wonderful. Okay, next up is the movie Okja. So I don't have an image for this, but it's a phenomenal movie. If you haven't watched it yet, you can watch it on Netflix. I really loved it. It's a little hard to watch at times just because it's a bit heartbreaking, but it's got a really great animal rights message. Similarly, I also loved What the Health, and I know many of you have probably already seen it, but as a reminder, pass on that movie as a recommendation to other people. It is changing lives all around the world. It's making such an impact, opening people's eyes up to the health benefits of the plant-based diet. It's so well done. And I've seen it a few times now. I feel like seeing movies like that multiple times helps remind you of important facts, gets you motivated. Watching it with other people is so, so great. So if you haven't seen it yet, you have to see it. And if you haven't recommended it to other people, please pass on the link. It is down below. Next up, I have this. If you love the taste of watermelon, like watermelon bubble gum or candies like Jolly Ranchers, things like that, this is really, really delicious. And if you're not a fan of watermelon, this comes in different flavors. This is Natural Calm, and it is a magnesium supplement that helps you reduce stress. It's really good for sleeping. It's really wonderful for relieving muscle tension. And I just flipped out over this watermelon flavor. It was one of my favorite discoveries of this year for that reason, because I've been taking Natural Calm for a while, and the other flavors I felt like so about. They have like a berry and orange. They have a plain if you don't like flavors. And they're okay, but the watermelon one is excellent. And in fact, I would look forward to having it every night because of that flavor. The other one, I'm a little sad to say, right now the business is on pause, but maybe if you guys go flood their inbox with kind words and excitement, they'll ramp things back up. And this is also, I think right now, only available in Los Angeles, or at least it was when they were up and running. But I want to give them a shout out. It's Finzi Kombucha. And by the way, most of the products I'm mentioning in this video, I've done separate video reviews, and all the links are in the description. So if you want to see me talk more in depth, you want to see my first impressions of things, go check out the other videos there. And I loved Finzi because it's a kombucha delivery service. I'm a massive kombucha fan. If you are too and you live in Southern California, look into this, send them a message, tell them that you'd love to know when they're going to restart their service, because it's so cool to get kombucha delivered to your door from a variety of different producers. So I got to try like all these delicious kombuchas that I might not have tried. Just, you know, you go to the store and kombucha can be so expensive, and so having them curated and sent to you just made it easier and really a fun experience. My computer just closed. Hold on. To concentrate while I type my password. Okay. Next, I also don't have the packaging for this, but I have to give a shout out to Siete, who makes a variety of different vegan and paleo foods. They have a really delicious chip line, and they are made from, I think, a combination of coconut and cassava. They're corn-free, bean-free, and rice-free chips. They're grain-free, which makes them paleo. I think they're paleo, but I didn't pay much attention to that. I was just so excited. Gluten-free, soy-free. They're free of like all the common allergens. I'm sensitive to gluten, corn, and legumes. The only thing that I can really enjoy are like rice chips or occasionally bean chips, but Siete are the first chips I can have as much as I possibly want of and just get back to enjoying great bowls of guacamole. And they have 3 different flavors. They have a salted one, I think a lime, and a nacho. The nacho and the salted ones are my favorite. The lime is a little too intense. So delicious. They're on the pricey side, but worth it, and they go on sale every once in a while. I found them at Whole Foods, and you can buy them online. And then we have Harmless Harvest. There's a few products here that I don't have actual images or packaging for, but Harmless Harvest has these new probiotic drinks. They're like kind of like a mango, like not a mango lassi. I think actually they have a mango one. So you know, like mango lassis at Indian restaurants, which are rarely vegan, they're like thick yogurt drinks. That's what these So Delicious drinks are. And so if you want to get more probiotics into your diet, which are really good for your digestion, and you just want like a satisfying smoothie-like, yogurt-like drink, they're delicious. You may know Harmless Harvest from their coconut waters, and their probiotic drinks are just like very, very good. And then their So Delicious came out with shredded cheese. So those, you know, they can't call them cheese, so they call them like flavored shreds or something like that. But pizza with them, but it depends. They're not perfect, but they're just a nice alternative if you're not a fan of Daya or Follow Your Heart, or you just want to try something new. I do love Follow Your Heart's cheese slices. Like their Gouda cheese slices are phenomenal. But it's just really exciting because So Delicious has been making some of my favorite non-dairy milks and ice creams and yogurts for a while, so to see them move into the cheese side of things is really cool. And if you didn't know it yet, they exist because they're just now getting into stores. And then, ooh, Evie, I need your help. Evie, come here. I have a video coming up all about some really great dog products. Come here, come here, come on up. But I want to show you something. Come on up. She is wearing a really awesome collar. This is called an amber collar, and a few different companies make them. I got this one from Precious Amber, which is the company linked in the description. And you may have heard of amber collars for kids. I think it helps with teething, and some people wear amber jewelry. There's a lot of noise outside, so she's a little activated. But this I actually got to help fend off fleas naturally. And I heard about this from my friend Allison, whose vet told her that amber collars were really effective. I got this, I think, at the end of July, beginning of August, and she's had no fleas. This year was horrible for fleas, this summer especially, and I was trying all these natural remedies. I was even trying non-natural things, which made me feel really guilty. And the fleas were still getting on her. And I switched to this collar and stopped everything else. And so far, I haven't seen a flea on her. Now, I still want to test it this upcoming summer to make sure it wasn't just a coincidence and maybe the fleas died off. I don't know. But people say that amber can work really well, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up if you have pets. I think you can get these for cats too. The precious amber people are so nice. This one has like a pleather attachment to it. I know you can't see it super well. Come here, honey. Yeah, so it's got like a little faux leather belt on it. And they have some that are clips. They have some that have really pretty stones in them. The other cool thing is, even if this doesn't work, I get in terms of fleas, I get compliments on this all the time. People are like, wow, what's that collar your dog's wearing? So at the very least, it's a nice accessory for your pooch or your cat. And then, okay, that's 15 products. I'm gonna move over to Facebook Live literally moments after I finish recording this video, but I do wanna let you guys in on something that's not really like a vegan thing or an eco-friendly thing, but it's just like brought me a lot of joy and it might surprise you. So I thought I would just throw this in for good measure. I don't know, like, I'm sure someone's gonna write like a comment about why I shouldn't. I don't know. I can't imagine there's any like major negative consequences to this if you use it in moderation. You ready? And this is like a good little did you know this about me type of thing. Right before Thanksgiving, I decided to give myself my own holiday gift, and I don't know, something came over me and I thought, I have to have this. And it's a Nintendo. I don't know what got into me, but I saw a couple videos online about the new Nintendo Switch, and I was like, that is really, really cool. Especially when I saw the commercial for Super Mario Odyssey, and I was like, I just really wanted it. And actually, one of the big reasons I ended up getting it is because Nintendo Switch is actually geared towards groups. You can actually take off each of the controllers on here and play with other people. And I got this right before I went home for Thanksgiving this year because my sister and I have always loved playing Nintendo together. It's like one of our like bonding activities. And I brought this back. We had an amazing time with it. I've been playing this with all my friends. My friends are blown away. So like Jason Robel, I showed it to him and he was like kind of in a rush. And I was like, let me show you it real quick. And he ended up staying and hanging out with me for like a half an hour playing Nintendo. And we just had this really great time together. They have a bunch of games that are geared towards groups, and even like games like Super Mario Odyssey are just kind of fun to sit around and watch other people play. I don't know why. So this to me has become like a fun activity for friends, and then like something for me to do to just kind of relax and take my mind off of things. If you didn't know this about me, I work a lot on my career. I have so much going on that you guys probably don't even know about, and I just feel like I'm always active. So sometimes just like laying in bed and playing a video game is such a nice like break. As long as you do it in moderation. There are people that can get very obsessed with Nintendo games and it takes over their lives. That's not me, but I'm just saying this is like what I do behind the scenes. So I thought I would let you guys in on my new favorite pastime that's nothing to do with veganism or eco-friendly living. So that's it. I'm gonna go start my Facebook Live. So if you wanna see the other 15 products from this top 30 list, come on over to Facebook Live. It's just go type in Eco Vegan Gal and you'll find it immediately. I will link to the recording once I'm done with it in this video, and in this video you'll also find Facebook videos of me reviewing a bunch of the products that I talked about today. So if you want to learn more about them, you want to watch more videos, you want to share them with somebody, go check those out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a huge thank you for being part of the Eco Vegan Gal community for as long as you have been. If you are brand new, I'm just grateful, and I hope that you stick with me in 2018. If you've been part of the community for years, it's just been such a joy. And speaking of which, I want to check the comments that have come in from people watching live. We have Green Dragon, who watches like every live video I do. I'm so grateful. Serafina is here, who is happy to be here for a live video. Stephen, thank you for the sweet words. And Jean says that she loves the video. And Debbie's here too. Debbie, I'm about to wrap this up, but I am going over to Facebook Live if you want to see more about this. So again, all the links are down below. If you want to check out the special New Year's deal I have going on, I'm calling it a buy one, get one, give one sale, because you're buying an ebook, you're getting a second ebook for free, and you get to give back a portion of that money to a great cause. So I appreciate all of you in advance for taking advantage of this, mainly because I'm so excited to give back. And it also supports my work, and I have a lot coming up for you in 2018. So I could really use your support moving forward. Thanks again, everyone. Happy New Year to you. I hope you have an amazing beginning to 2018 and an end to 2017 if you're watching before the end of the year. I'm going to go spend it with some of my favorite people. I'm going to go see Jason today. I'm going to go see my friend Allison from the Food Heals podcast. And then I think I'm going to go to a New Year's Eve yoga class. But anyways, sending you all lots of love, and I will see you very soon with the next video here on this channel. Bye, everyone.